Welcome back once again to another exciting episode of Chit Chat right here on Brothers World Television. I'm your host, Ololade Bolariwa, and as you all know, I'm not here alone. I'm here with my amazing colleague, Yanu. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
You're looking amazing.
Thank you.
And Azan, wait, what's going on? I think Azan look. What's this? Yeah, what's going
There's
on?
some changes I can see.
Oh, okay. I think the
It's
wow.
definitely.
Azan, this actually, I think this look good on him. What do you think?
Yeah, actually, it looks good on you. It looks so different.
I thought you look good, to be honest. No shame, you look good. How are you doing today, Azan?
Fine.
All right. So today we are diving into three trending topics today. From music scene to celebrity kit, breaking charts, and of course the latest gas goes, from the tech, what's it called, liquid for what does it call himself, Ezra, and to the feminist, what's it called, around the corner. And trust me, today's street is going to be so interesting. And let's start with the headlines for today. Firstly, we're looking at Burna Boy Sparks' reaction after telling a fan to leave his concert for sleeping. And number two, we're looking at Wizkid's son's Boluwatife makes waves as his new track tops the chart. And also, tech bro Ezra faces backlash as Paystar suspends his account amid online controversy. Now let's dive into into the first topic. Now we're starting with Burna Boy. Okay, so recently Burna Boy he performed at I think that was in London. So he performed apparently I think like 3 days ago, like almost some few days now. And then there's this babe and the guy sitting at the front row. Now, and I think the babe was dozing off, and then immediately he was like, okay, you know what? He stopped and he told the person to stand up and leave, that nobody should sleep at his concert. Like he was so adamant on the babe start, like for the fact that someone is even sitting at the front, like the speaker and all of those things were at the front that could like actually disturb them. For them to like still be sitting there and be sleeping. And then the next thing for you to do is tell them, you know what, you're standing up. And you know what he did? He said he was not going to continue with the concert if the babe does not stand up. And then like he was trying to like trigger other people, and then people started like coming to the front and like they were like trying to like bully the babe. I said, you know what, stand up, you have to leave, you have to go, and all of those things. Because firstly the babe was like wanting to like sit and say, oh, I'm not going to go, but then because whatever, fans too and all of those things, so they were like, you know what, leave and all of those things. Okay, so if it was you now, the question is, do you think Burna Boy actually like went too far by telling the fan to leave?
Yes, it went too far because at first, from the story I heard about the lady and the couples actually said the lady she lose someone close to her or something, the person died. So the husband now brought her to Burna Boy's concert to like cheer her up and all. So forgetting even whatever happened, the couple first forget that. The whole thing that was like a breach of an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
She paid for the concert.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if she's sitting down or standing up or cheering. You
have
have thousands of people cheering you up.
Mm-hmm.
Cheering while you're performing. Why does it like someone that in Nigeria, someone that paid for a front row, the person will be small picking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pray for in front row, sitting down. Obviously that's like VIP section or something. Sitting down. Now you're not telling the person because the person is sitting down or something, maybe sleeping or anything. Telling the person to leave. It will cost fight too. Because I feel like next Burna Boy's concert, I feel like Nigerians are willing to dare.
Exactly.
People will buy that front row.
To be honest,
they will buy that ticket and sit down, pretend to sleep.
No.
What you just said now,
I feel like they are going to dare.
right.
it's not like I'm trying to like say anything, but then if I was this kind of person that like love to go to concert, like when I saw the video, I said like it will take a whole Lagos to drag me out of that concert. Bro, it will take a whole Lagos to drag for something I paid my money.
Yeah, exactly.
And this person we are talking about is not the first time.
This is not the first time.
It's being like rude or something towards his audience, his fans. It's not the first time. And they need to like control. I don't know if you have anger issue or anything, but you are
I think,
performing in
like,
front
his
of
management need to.
they need to control
Alright,
it.
yeah, no, what do you think
It's the same
about
thing.
it?
I still, yes, I understand that. Yes, you might want energy from the crowd. You know, sometimes you might see some people sitting there, and maybe it brings your morale down, but it's still not an excuse. And from what we know, that place is a very big place. It was just like
millions,
those ones,
thousands, like,
exactly. You get,
If
and
they are
now
flashing lights, you want to know that someone is not flashing their lights. If they are like,
actually, and now only for you to say that is because she lost someone again. You didn't even know the problem of this.
He didn't bother to
So
ask.
what
He
I
didn't bother to
felt was it could have actually, like, for someone to, like, I mean,
It was-
imagine going to someone that is so very loud and you see
And
with that
you
person,
saw
you
that
can
person
still see.
sleeping. Obviously, the
I
person
feel
is
like
not, is not in the right
He
sense.
doesn't
of
have any empathy.
Yes.
Like, we need to, like, there's something about sympathy and Burna Boy doesn't have it. Empathy and Burna Boy doesn't have. The best thing for him to could have done was, what is
What's
going
wrong with you?
on?
You can even say it. You can
You
even
can,
talk
like,
about it.
But you see this ego.
No, it's not even about joke or anything. You can like just call the person. What's your name? Why are you sleeping? Can you go? Call. Okay, let's say her name. Let's say her name is Tife. What's your name, Tife? What's wrong? She was not even. She's still nodding and everything. Okay, everybody, cheer Tife up. Tife, come up to the stage.
Come on, say that's what you would have done. And
Thank
you will
you.
make her happy. She will even
See,
be happy.
Like
You know, I also
She
that
will never
I'm lazy. I don't
forget.
like to go to concert. There was a time I went for Fanfaro Auto Fest. That was last year. I'm telling you, like, do you know how I'm just trying to, like, compare the sound there and the Fanfaro. But then, like, the fact that I was very tired, I couldn't even, like, doze off. Like, I was just, like, sitting there, like, just, feeling tired and all of those things. Like, the fact there were what's it called, cars, all this, what's it called, bikers, how they do, how they make sound and all of those things. And the fact that the girl was even there, the sound was like I felt like it should know, like, I think there's something wrong with this person.
Okay.
Like what you said, oh, please, come out, what is going on? Why are you sleeping? Because, I mean, it's not possible for, like, it's very...
I'm telling you, even though the person is in the like maybe she lost someone or maybe she had like few days to live. That thing you did, that stuff I said, as me you did that thing, it will mean a lot to her. She will never forget it.
Honestly.
Burna Boy, a whole Burna Boy
telling
called
you.
you up to cheer you up
cheer
in
you
front
up.
of thousands of people. You
Yeah.
never forget
And to be
that
honest,
person.
I'm actually, like, kind of hearing that the babe wants, to sue. It doesn't have it. What's it called? It doesn't have.
No, she has every right
And
to
she
sue.
has every right to
She
sue.
has
And I
every
really,
right
really
to
hope that
sue.
she actually, like, shows him. Okay,
Me, I just know that in next Burna Boy concert in Nigeria,
people would dare, like, I know Nigerians. I'm telling you. All right. So if you were the fan and an artist, embarrass you like that, what would be your reaction?
especially someone that I like as much as Burna Boy,
Yeah.
could just now everything is about money. You embarrass me, I'll feel bad about it and everything. But I can see benefit from you embarrassing me. That's me taking it to court and all.
Yes.
Obviously I'll take it to court because I know I'll be benefiting. Apart from the insult, maybe you'll later apologize or anything, but I'll be benefiting. I'll take it to court.
Yeah, know about you?
Well, it depends. It depends on mood. That's what I would say.
Yeah, that
because
must-
sometimes
yeah,
I might be in the mood to know, I will stand my ground, and maybe sometimes
Sometimes
I might
just
just be in the mood
let
to
it
just
go.
walk out.
Yeah.
Right,
just let
to be
it go.
honest, what you just said now, but then God. Anyway,
But maybe that's actually some people are supposed to talk.
I actually like look gentleman, but then no, I would actually, I don't know, God, I would
We're laughing.
Alright, I mean, do you think celebrities should learn, emotion control during performances? Because I feel like we've seen, I think the only celebrity that we've seen that doesn't like really have that kind of, what's it called? That kind of, bad attitude. Because we've seen some celebrities step on, fans and all of those
Fans
things.
too,
Yeah.
I feel like most of them they just forget. Like
Yeah.
you are human now. Before you were like this popular,
Okay,
you know what they
yeah.
call sympathy.
Mhm.
You know all
Exactly.
these things. So I feel like they are overwhelmed with the fame.
You don't enter their head, honestly. That's
So like
not-
they just like they just forget some things. Like they feel like I don't big pass this thing and all. I mean, there are about like cases where Burna Boy steps on people's hand while he was performing this. Maybe
For
whenever
me,
they are touching it, just step on their hand. and all.
This thing is, if you look at it, let's look at how they say customers are always right.
Right, okay.
The customer has paid for
Thank
this.
you.
It's
Do you know
business.
what they're paying for tickets?
What's your home with whether they are sitting down or not? I have paid for it.
And,
That is all that
and the
matters.
live is he made or went live on his Instagram and it was like I don't send you like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
not be making
Yes,
it
he said
or
that.
something like
He went it went on like,
You
I was
really
actually like expecting him to come out and like apologize to the girl and all of
He's
those. And then he came out boldly and said, that would make 10 years to be my fan.
That's
Bro,
right.
what is
And
going
if people
on?
want to deal with you now, they will now purposely unfan you. A lot of people will now
See, you see what this thing I just said? I so much do not like that. Cancel culture does not work in Nigeria. Because if they had said that,
Yes.
like, we're talking of international artists, he's going to lose.
You know, beforehand.
Those ones, like, you know, like, those ones, they don't really say, like, even so many people would not follow him.
I feel like
Honestly.
And that's so much in that cancel culture does not really happen in Nigeria.
even though we don't cancel him, it's going to make. I mean, this thing he did, it wasn't in Nigeria now.
Yes.
It was in a Western country.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's going to do it in a place where they can't even take sorry. Your career is ruined. And I feel like it's small
Yeah,
as you get big, and sorry won't able to fix it.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Your career will just be ruined, just like that.
So one day will be one day, and then it's going to, you know, just get like full for him. Anyway, now let's move to what's it called, something says. Wizkid's son, Bolu Atipe, shout out to you if you're watching this video.
Chance.
I mean, this boy didn't, you know, this time he didn't come to play. Now, you know, he dropped a track and boom, it's already like topping the charts. You know, getting the attention, and everyone is saying, you know, talent, probably it is talent, that it's really running in the blood, or it is a father influence, and all of those things, blah blah blah. All I know is the song that I actually, you know, love it.
It's
You know,
nice, right?
it is nice.
Yeah, his father's popularity helped him at some point.
Okay, don't worry, we'll get to that. So do you think Tifa will be? Do you think it's going to like bigger than Wizkid someday?
I can't foresee the future now.
No. I mean, because just like, you know, what we are seeing.
He can and he might not. He might and might not, because it depends on him. It
Okay.
depends on
Yeah.
maybe wills to like keep pushing and all.
Yeah, I know.
It's new generation, new opportunities.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. So it can become better.
And to be honest, you know, I feel like, you know, everyone wants their, you know, children to be more successful.
More,
Yeah,
exactly.
more.
So I feel like, you know, with what, like, this is the first time we'll be coming out, and this that it dropped actually, like, it's, you know, it's a bang.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's actually, you know, it makes sense and all of those things, and, you know, topping the charts, people are loving it. I feel like, you know, if you continue with this, like, it's really going to, you know, make sense, and it will actually, you know, be a bigger person than Wizkid. I mean, I'm very sure Wizkid, because I actually saw a video where Wizkid was there. I was so proud that, you know, it's
I mean, I saw the video. The reporter was like, your son just dropped a song and it's stopping. What do you feel about that? Do you know your son just said, yeah, you know. One thing, the difference between Wizkid and Burna Boy. Burna Boy will say something that the press will like. Burna Boy will give the press something to say. Like you give them food. You know, one thing about press is that when you say something, that's their food. Like you give them a topic to talk about, that's their food. So but Wizkid, like he cautioned himself too much in front of that, and it was like that thing he said that you know it was like basically no comments. But if you dip it, it's like you know.
Alright, so what do you think makes Tifa's music, you know, appealing? Do you think it is talent or the father's influence?
I mean, the talent is there. You can't like, because it's not easy for someone to like just come up and form. You know, I have friends of mine that are like, happens to be like artists and all. Whenever they are like trying to record and everything, that thing takes time. When you correct yourself, correct, and it's not easy for you to like just form or even write up a song. So it's not easy. Talent is there, and yes, his father's thing, also helped him. But yes, his talent is there.
Okay,
actually.
what about you?
Well, to be honest, I've not listened to the song.
Okay.
But with the way I know Wizkid to be, we could say that his father's influence is part of it. Because he can actually give that good song and it might not still blow. You get. So we can say his father influence helped him. But maybe also his song too is good.
So about me, to be honest, I've listened to the song. Though just the snippets, not like the snippet and, you know, the videos on TikTok and all of those things.
Okay.
But then I feel like the father, like the influence of the father is really, really there.
Yeah.
Because we are not gonna lie, Wizkid is a very big deal.
Yeah.
In the industry, in Nigeria industry, in international industry. So the influence is there, the fans are there. And you know, what do they call themselves? Wizzy fans, FC fans. Yeah,
FC.
I'm a very big fan of Wizkid too.
I'm a FC.
I'm a very big fan of Wizkid too. I love them. I just love all of them. But then I feel like this FC, like they're pushing it. And you know something about whiskey? It doesn't even, like, I feel like whiskey is like the only celebration that does not like really do PR.
If you like,
and it sounds like travel.
if you look into whiskey music like lately, it doesn't do PR.
Yeah.
His fans are the one like pushing.
Like they're pushing this boy. Like, so I feel like that influence. Because to be honest, let me tell you something in Nigeria. No matter how good you are, there's some artists that are very, very good. What's this guy that was talking about? This guy I think what's it called? Remy, Johnny. Like we have so many artists in Nigeria, and like it's just like
just happens to, like, if you have.
But I look at this, so I feel like I'm not. It's not like I'm trying to like belittle him.
Yeah.
The talent is there. I mean, I love this song and all of those things. But then I feel like the dance
but
style.
we can't remove the absence.
We cannot remove the absence of the father's influence.
See, you can't blame him for having a father that is popular.
No.
I'm just being real right now.
Okay.
You can't say because he has the talent, and he happens to be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, exactly.
He has the talent, and
And
everything
I see
just
the
worked
thing
out
is,
for him.
you know what? And shout out to his mom too, because
Yeah.
I really love what that lady is doing. Like,
I saw
she's
the
using everything
the
possible.
background footage.
Yeah,
and everything.
she's doing everything possible.
Let
to push
them
people.
know,
Like,
let them
they want
know.
to use this opportunity that they have. Because to be honest, no matter how good you are, it will get to a day that it's going to fade up. See, there's nobody.
Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah, nothing lasts forever. So I love that they are using the opportunity on right now, to push the boy up, and that is a very good thing. Shout out to TPS Mom.
And the boy
that's a long thing that
is
she's doing.
what age? I think he's 14 hours. So
Yeah,
he still has
yeah.
a long way to go. He has a long way to go.
All right, so let's move to the last topic, and we'll wrap it up. And we're talking about Ezra. I don't know if you guys, what's it called? He called himself Tech Liquidity King. Like, he's this guy that comes on Twitter, and there's something about him, like, he's very good with words. It's like want to say probably I want to eat, and then you start seeing him start writing those words. Sometimes I just look at his tweet and I feel like, how can somebody be this intelligent? Because to be honest, when I see some people write up, I don't let's say it. I know some people that are like more intelligent than me. I mean, I don't even like, do you get like trying to say,
I love when I see someone that is more intelligent. I can gain from
I can gain from.
Okay.
So this guy writes so well. This guy is very, very intelligent.
He knows how to express himself.
And his tech liquid is like, this guy has money. He's one of the co-founder of
I think they said he sold his share for like $200 million.
Bro, this guy is like his name was Ezra God, like I think he's a artist or something, like a taste, so he doesn't like believe it, but Ezra God will be like, this guy is like well wealthy in person. And then there's this thing that came out few days ago that actually got people talking, whereby his old tweet started coming out. Apparently he was dating a girl, and I think something happened. I think he borrowed the lady $50 million or something, or $50,000. Sorry.
Okay.
And then so I think after they broke up or something, so he requested for the money back. And then the lady was like, we were dating. Like, I feel like she was like feeling entitled. Why would you like ask me for the money back and all of those things? And then with that, the baby started like. But the baby was started throwing shades about his act. Someone that you've dated before, there's nobody you don't know what they're talking about them.
Yeah.
So she came out, and then she was like, she started telling people how Ezra is, how he treats people, like he always just do all this like fine stuff online, but then he's like a very bad person, indoor. And then his old tweets started coming out, like those are like the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life. He talks about him, being sexually attracted to children, how he is
his old tweets.
Yeah, his old tweets. Those, Twitter Twitter used to be like a very dark.
Was not well known.
Yeah, so nobody knows that Twitter will be something like big, now. And those are 2009, 2010, where he talks about him sleeping with his cat, him, all those kind of
things. He said it was having all these fans, because I went and when he told me about this thing, I did research on it yesterday night actually. Because he said it was like a sex freak or something.
Yeah, something like that.
His first time having sex with his maid. He came online and telling people that start having sex with your maid or something. Then he discovered that he discovered that he had HIV or something.
Yeah, HIV. No, he said there was a thing that he said can you contact HIV/AIDS plus hepatitis B?
Yeah,
If it is
yeah.
only the thing you've only had blah blah with was your cat in a month. Like,
He said that this maid thing, did he write?
yeah, the maid thing was like
When that
your
time,
maid,
the
you
old
discovered that your maid had HIV, but through you, like so many wild streets, like you could never imagine. This guy talks about someone putting children on his lap and get
And
arose and all of
yeah,
that.
he started
He talks
sleeping
about
with his
do you know the
cousin.
weirdest thing? Yes,
he said
he's 13 years old cousin, and then do you know the weirdest thing? Because this guy has, this guy like is a guru, and then he has like he's been around in tech in Cabal for long, and he talked about him always putting a device. He said I judge my co-workers throughout the pee.
He has a record
in the toilet.
In his
This
toilet.
guy
Wait,
is
was this also old? Abi,
yeah, these are old
like,
tweets.
old
Like,
tweets.
these are old tweets.
So listen to the way they pee,
now
the sound
what
of pee.
people are saying now is like, look, just imagine all of this, and this guy like is like, among the feminist coven. So here is where I'm going. Do you know how feminists like come online whenever they see probably there's anything and they like just want to tear somebody up and all of those things? I mean, it's not like I'm like condemning what they say and all of those things. Like, if there's anyone that should be called out, like call them out. And I'm glad that people are speaking up now and people are letting people know who the bad people and all of those things. And the fact that this guy is among the feminist coven and he does stuff for them, could you believe that these people did not even say anything?
okay.
Nah, the thing is, the girl that borrowed 50 million.
Yeah.
She was a lesbian. As I did, she's
But
a
you were
lesbian.
still- yeah,
She was married. She was married. From the story.
The story is actually like very
From the story.
like,
From the story I heard, she was married to another girl.
Ha.
She was married to another girl. Then she was like living like 5 to 5. She was doing 9 to 5 in abroad. I think America or Canada or something. She was doing 9 to 5 there. Then she couldn't like afford that kind of life. She said the 9 to 5 life is not far and everything. Then she's now discovered that. As at that time, this guy Ezra just sold his company for like $200 million, and he now heard about that story. I was like, she now did the research on the guy and everything. She now came back to Nigeria, started talking and everything. All of a sudden, he started like having sex and all. Then she now brought that partner with her to Nigeria. Okay. So the three of them started having sex, and those started having
Yeah.
Then what happened is I think started having all this. Then online they come out as to like be like all these feminists. Like she talks about men and everything.
Now where we are going now is why are feminists like not speaking up? Because I feel, to be honest, I always say it.
I think everyone is feminist.
The fact that the fact that they always like I always say, like, thank God I'm always vocal about anything that I know that this is inappropriate and all of those things. Why are they like why is there like a sentiment here when it comes to Ezra?
Wait.
Is it because they are getting
First of all, I want to ask. We said this old tweet.
Yeah.
What are his current things that he has been doing? I think that's what we can.
Yeah, people actually like some people actually like come out to and say, oh, this is kind of person I do you know what actually like made people like got to know his old tweets? It's because of this babe that was this and stop dating. She started bringing his stuffs out, revealing
even the ones that he has done currently.
Yes.
Because I wanted to say maybe he was not a feminist then and now he decided to become a feminist and change ways. That's what I wanted to say.
So now why are the feminists not talking? Because I feel like
they are all in the same coven now. So I think like maybe their leader falls because apparently that guy is like that because he's also a feminist. Apparently, so yeah,
they are picking who they would.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, I feel like if
they are
you
being
can
selective.
if
if
you can drop someone probably for doing something bad and all of those things, I feel like this is not right. This is not giving a good picture to feminism.
Yeah.
To that word feminist, it is not giving a good picture because now people are saying you people are hypocrites because
yes, now
any small thing
they are being
on
selective.
Twitter, like you see any small thing,
blast.
if you don't have feminists on Twitter, I'm a feminist too, but then I get like I just don't like I don't hate men, but then I just like get to talk to what is inappropriate and all of those things. But the fact that this thing came out and because he's your friend and you call yourself a feminist, you're not saying anything about it. You're not condemning this guy. None of these people, I don't want to call their name, none of these feminists on Twitter could say anything. I feel like this is bad. This is very, 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 very bad. And And I feel like they are becoming biased probably because of what they are actually, getting from
Is it they are becoming, or they have always been?
Yeah, they have always been biased.
Yeah, they have always
Because
been
to be
biased.
honest, sometimes when this, feminists come, I'm a feminist too, but sometimes when I see some feminist tweets, I just feel like, okay, I think this is
Sure.
coming from.
I feel like in
coming
this
from
in this
the place of
feminist
hatred.
stuff, there's two division. There is the normal feminist
Feminine, yeah,
and the
feminism.
ones that are just about 18 men.
Anything. Because sometimes when I see them tweet about something, that's why I know this is not what I'm in support.
This is not feminine.
This is not
This is
feminine.
just you
Yeah,
hating
this
on
is just you hating on men.
Yes.
And I feel like we need to what's it called? We need to speak more to our women and let them know more. I think there should be like a much of a topic to teach about feminism.
Feminism,
Because
I feel like
this is
those
like
people-
because
those-
I feel like some women what they know about feminism is hating on men.
Men are wicked.
Men are wicked.
And those
Men
kind
are
of people,
that,
those kind of people, I feel like maybe the people that meet in their life when that happens to be men and all, I feel like they have done something bad to them
yeah.
or something.
So,
So I feel like
it's a traumatic experience.
yeah, for them. So it's not the next thing is not for you to start hating on men
Yeah.
in general. You should like go for therapy or something. That's
Well,
what
to be honest, I think they really do. All right, so let's not take time. That will be all for now. We'll be wrapping it up today with Ezra Chat, and that will be all for now on Chit Chat right here on Rulers World Television. And stay tuned, do not go anywhere. And also, you can join the conversation online via our YouTube channel at Rulers World Television. You can share your opinions, share your thoughts with us, and we'll get to converse more from there. All right, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.